Alright, this map is GM Skyway. I've decided to speak a little more quietly than in my last video because I realized I was speaking a little too loud, and I know you all can just turn down the volume on YouTube or your device, but I want to keep things more chill with these videos. Let's take a look around. We got an interesting pre-rendered skybox with what looks like cubes with the default Unreal Engine texture, which is strange because obviously we're not in Unreal Engine, we're in Source Engine. We got an interesting ambiance sound of the occasional gust of wind and wind chimes. These lanterns are a little surreal. They don't seem to be. They seem to have parts that are floating. We got the occasional Greco-Romanian. No, not Romanian. Oh my gosh. Scary. Greco-Roman columns. Who's this guy? Is he looking at me? Is he 2D? Oh, he's animated. He scared me a little bit. I don't know what you are. Oh. That sound plays when I interact with him. I don't know who you are, but I like you. I see a balloon over there. We'll go check that out. Interesting skybox. Everything's kind of blurred, like it's out of focus. The water, you can't animate skyboxes in the Source Engine, I think. Maybe you can. I'm sure there's someone out there who's like, yeah, you can. You got to do blah, 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 blah. I have no idea. But the water is frozen because it's a still image. But that's okay. Or maybe the ocean is so massive, the waves are just moving so slowly that you can't see them move. Let's run. I want to find that balloon. Oh, there's another character. Oh, they don't look as friendly. Who are you? The sound they play when I interact with them is a little more concerning. Well, maybe they're friendlier than they look. Ain't nothing wrong with having a void for a face and large chompers. Let's see what this balloon is. To interact with it directly, I'm gonna go to first person. I didn't expect that. It seems it's teleported us to a new location with some rainbow flowers, which look lovely. Oh, interesting lighting. Let's run. There's quite a lot to see here. Oh, another character. Flower face. Are you friendly? He moved me and gave me health. That seems friendly to me. Oh. Should I interact with you? You're a little bit transparent. Who are you? A deer-like person. Oh. They just play a little jingle. I wish when people spoke to me, I would just play a little jingle. I mean, I could do that. Maybe they say hello and I go da 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 da. But then that may not be seen as normal. Okay, I don't know if I've seen everything there is to see up here. Oh, there's another flower person. They have some very fun colors. I like these character designs. Oh. Okay. That was a strange sound. Here's one of those cubes. You know, I don't think they're from Unreal Engine. I think they just remind me of it. They're just their own texture. I wonder if the background was actually made in Source or if they made it in another program like Blender. I don't know if Source can take panoramic photos like this, which a panoramic photo is something that's used for a skybox. Okay, I don't see much else to interact with here. Okay, I gotta avoid falling off. Oh, I just seem to be higher up. I think I see the ridge where I was before. Let's interact with this balloon with a cloud pattern. Interesting. Definitely getting a little more surreal. The grass draw distance is a little low, so it's going to appear in front of me. Lamps. There's another character. I do enjoy these character designs. A crossing signal? I mean, that's a fitting sound. Thank you. The exit doorways exist. Oh, okay. Not exit. I think that's clever. I gotta run through all of them. You just gotta, even though it does nothing, apparently, as far as I can tell. Let's see who this is. Big smile, holding a heart. They have some kind of red stain on their shirt. Unclear as to what that is. It could be ketchup. Oh, they're missing an arm. I don't know why that took me so long to notice. Interesting. Oh. This area is a little more ominous. But it's still peaceful, you know, with such a nice starry sky. This flashlight is barely working. I apologize with how dark it may be on your end. I see a character over there. I'm going to approach him in a minute. I want to climb this play structure. You know, I don't think I've seen a play structure with a ladder. Actually, I take that back. I have. Those older play structures that look like a rocket with a cage, I think those had ladders in them. I don't know why ladders are like so fascinating as a kid. I can walk down this slide, but I can't slide down it. I want to look at this exit, but I'm not going to go through it. It is so dark. It's like my flashlight barely works. I'm assuming this is an exit. I don't know if it is. Here, I actually have a mod that's supposed to let me... How do I... Oh, hang on 1 second. I'm trying to remember how to activate it. I'm afraid to push too many keyboard buttons. I could... Nah, I'm not going to worry about it. I have a mod that adds a fairy that can cast light, but I'll look into it later. Let's speak to this fella. You're interesting. He's very translucent. Interesting sound. a little ominous. His face reminds me a little bit of a character from Little Big Planet 3 named Newton, who has kind of a light bulb for a face, and he also kind of has a similarly shaped hat, although I realize this person is wearing a hood now that I look at him. He's a little hard to read. He's pretty dark. I'm gonna head through this doorway if I can. I'm back here. Oh, there they are. Okay. Does it still say exist? The backside of the sign is dark. If I go through them in reverse order, does that change anything? No. What's this? A doorway with two toony eyes above it. Interesting. I'll look at it in a second. I'm just gonna look around before I go through, before I commit. All right, I'm gonna proceed. Ah. A large room. What is this? A thingamabobber? A clock? Should I note the time? There is no clock hands, so there is no time here. Can I pick this up? Oh, nice. Dance party ending, I guess. I apologize that her eyes are stuck looking up to the side. Maybe she's rolling her eyes perpetually. Oh, this song might be copyrighted. Well, I'm not planning on monetizing these videos, so I can let it fly. I can't crawl under there. I don't think I can dance. There's no emotes, as far as I know. And even if there were, I don't know if the person who made this dragon mod added dancing. That would be really fun if they did. Alright, what happens if I leave while this is playing? This was fun. I like this map. I will say initially I thought there would be less to it. I just thought it would be some floating walkways and then that would be it. I didn't know there would be progression like this. I might use fly mode to see if I missed anything. So let's fly. Yeah. I don't think there's anything down here. Oh! So there is a trigger. If you fall off, it'll take you back. If I go down here, yeah, this is... Oh, there's a fella down here. Hello. Oh, there's multiple platforms. Oh, was I teleporting up each time? Maybe that's what was happening. Who are you? I can't interact with them. Flying around, looking for buds. So I think each time you talk to one of these characters, you go up one floor. I just thought it was teleporting you back on the floor and then removing the character and replacing them. This floor doesn't seem to have a character unless this person's permanently removed. Or maybe I never was on this floor. Let's look at this one. Okay, I don't see anything. Hello, flower. Maybe this is the one I started on, because this is the only one I see with a character. Is that the same character? I could just fly through, I don't have to. Here, I'm going to do first person when I fly through surfaces. Because otherwise, it gets funky. enjoy the ambiance, the sound, background sound ambiance in this map or level or game. You're fun. Oh, did I interact with you? I think you're the last one I interact with, and that brings me up here. And then this takes me to here. And that takes me to the dance room. Is it still going? Yes. Alright, now to break out of the map. Let's see. Oh, yeah, this person. Let's just fly around up here. I gotta look behind the curtain, you know? This sky dome is more of a sky cylinder with a dome on top of it. Oh. I can see everything. If I fly far enough, oh, there's the other environments. I see. So that's hidden. There's the angel-like creature. What if I fly this way? There's the skyways. What is this? Uh-oh, did I miss something? Ah, I missed something. Okay. This is... I wish I could have seen that naturally, but sometimes that's just how it goes. So, I don't know how you get over there. Maybe there's something here I missed. Let's fly around it. There's a character here. I missed too many things. Hello. Half-Life cat with the Lamba symbol around them. Okay. I spoke with you. Like I was saying, when I initially started this map, I thought this would be it. Just this area. I'm glad there was more. Not that this isn't cool. But it's nice when there's bonuses. Maybe if I jump off, it takes me somewhere. Whoa. Oh no. It did take me somewhere, but it doesn't seem pleasant. Here, I'm going to use the camera. That way we don't have any fists raised, which feel funny when you're playing as Cinder. It is very dark. Goodness me. I'm going to turn up the brightness if I can. Oh, that's not helping much. Yeah, that didn't help much. I can see a little more. Well, let's get Cinder in here so we have some frame of reference. Oh, she's holding a camera. What is that? There's someone up there. They look friendly though. There's a balloon up there. I like what appears to be snow. It could be ashes. Who knows in this location? My mom once said when St. Helens erupted, it looked like it was snowing, but it was actually ashes coming in from hundreds of miles away. Let's check out this fella. Excuse me? Uh-oh. There we go. Here, I'm gonna switch weapons to the fists so I don't have to be holding something. You appear to be fishing. Sounds like a boat bell, a dock bell. I'm not sure. Because I don't know the difference or what it's called. Or is it a buoy bell? Oh, that's a very shiny wall. Okay. What's this? A column? some kind of gravel. There's another character. Oh, it's the interloper. Hello. Oh, and it's raining over here. So the interloper, that character was based on graffiti you can find in the original Half-Life 2. And some people have spun it into kind of a creepypasta, where sometimes you find graffiti where it looks like that, but he has glowing eyes. It seems like the original graffiti might actually be based on the G-Man, who is his own kind of like creepy character that he's kind of become like not as creepy because people use him so much for jokes and stuff. This area is very interesting. I like that this map has so much to offer. At one point it's less of a map and more of just a game. Oh look, someone with a raincoat. I don't think Cinder would care about rain, so she doesn't need a raincoat. I like these characters. They are charming. I'm not going to interact with them because they might teleport me. I didn't realize this map had so much, or game had so much to offer. There's some nice piano music here. Oh, there's a hole. Well, I gotta go in the hole. It's like the law. Who are you? You look like a person with feminine hair reading some kind of map, and you have goggles on your head. Okay. Is that a clip from a YouTuber or a streamer? Is that a reference to someone? I don't know. I'm going to speak to the person in the raincoat first, because I think jumping in the hole will have more effect. I don't know what that musical motif is from, but it reminds me of Resident Evil or Silent Hill. I'm sure someone knows. Or maybe it's from some other property. There's some very shiny surfaces here. Let's jump in. Oh. I didn't expect to get a Twin Peaks reference, which I spoke about previously being an early version of liminal space. I think people just really like the aesthetic of these red curtain hallways. The devil, or maybe not, or maybe it's just someone who has red skin and horns. It's wrong to assume. Interesting. I've seen this imagery before. I've not watched the media that this is inspired by, but I feel like I have to, since it comes up so much with liminal space stuff. Okay. Interesting. Howdy. Hello. Okay, he plays a musical cue and it blends into the background soundtrack, so it's kind of hard to tell. Initially I thought it didn't play anything, or I couldn't hear it. Between the gaps of curtains. Well, this space is fun. What would it be like to be here in real life? I'm sure you'd run into the curtains. Hello? Is that a phone ringtone? That's what it sounds like to me. Well, I think, oh, this is probably the exit. I didn't expect this to have so much to explore and find. Okay, I'm back here. But how do I leave without using no clip? And there's still that other area I saw when I was flying around that I hadn't seen before, so I don't even know how I get there. There's just a lot to find here. Hello. Maybe I jump off. Can't interact with these doors. These surfaces are so dark, the flashlight barely does anything. A lot of smokestacks. I don't think any of these doors are interactable. Alright, I'm gonna fly. And let's go to first person. I will switch to the camera so there's no fists in the view. Okay. There's always a risk of spoiling yourself when you use a fly mode like this. But at the same time, it's like, what if you miss something? That's the pit. These buildings appear to be empty. There's a chance I'm meant to platform up here, but I don't think that's what I'm meant to do. Okay. I'm gonna try jumping off. I think it's my next option. Let's put the camera down. This is where I head out. Okay. I'm back here. I think I need to get to that balloon. That's my next target. It's very dark, even though I've turned up the brightness. There's the Rain Man, the Interloper, or potentially the G-Man, whoever he is. There's the Fisherman, or Fisher Person. There's the balloon. I need to find a way up without cheating. Here we go. Spiral staircases. Oops. That looks happy. And now I'm back here. Okay. But how do I get to that other area I saw? There's a mystery here. There's that. I don't think I can interact with them. I didn't know they were here too. I guess I just missed them before. Alright. If I can't find something soon, I might have to use fly mode. Maybe there's something to be found if I jump past this person. Or it will just take me back to Snowland. Oh, there's a hole there. I'm back here. Okay, I'm gonna fly up. Alright, I'm flying here. Let's fly around. Let me use fly mode to see if there's any other characters or balloons here that I haven't interacted with. I'll try to interact with you again. Oh, I can't get close enough to them without exiting this space. I don't see anything of significance. Thank you. You're fun. You look like a raccoon or tanuki. You have bear-like ears. You got ice cream, a yellow jacket or a trench coat. I might have to fly. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to activate this. Put me in Flowerland. Let's see if I can find anything in Flowerland. There's this platform. Okay. There's this. This leads to the dance zone with the fun song that hopefully YouTube doesn't get mad at me about. He takes me to the creepy playground. I don't think there's any physical way the player can get to these lampposts, so I don't think I'm meant to go that way. What's that? Oh, that's the flying being. Okay, is there anything under here? No. Let's see what's in here again. Maybe there's something I missed in here. There's a pillar. This must be the tube you fall through when you fall off the map. I saw it very briefly. Oh yeah. There's the Skyway. There's the Flowerland. Let's see what this is down here. I can't even see Cinder. Yes, that's the rainy, creepy zone. What are you? This is the snow zone. Fun. That's the Lynch-inspired area. And this is the last zone. I cannot find how I'm meant to get here. Oh, it teleported me. Oh, because I fell down? Or I hit the bottom of... Okay. Hi. That scared me. Okay. I don't know how to get here normally. So I'm gonna cheat and land here. I wish I could find the normal path. This looks like a nice area. It's a pool zone. They just make a bubble sound. Lovely. Fun. I wonder what it would be like to be in a place like this in real life. Like, I like to think that if humanity makes it to the far future and we get like terraforming technology where people can just build what they want, they have indefinite money or just unlimited resources. I'd wonder if anyone would just like take stuff like this and build it in real life. Just for the fun of it, just for people to explore. Or maybe we'll have another future where people's brains are hooked up to computers and you can explore it as a virtual being, which would not be preferable, but, you know. Hello? Who are you? Are you inspired by a Pokemon? The sound you make reminds me of a Pokemon, but I don't think that's what it is. Oh, actually, I think that's the sound of a baby alligator. You are an interesting character design with the missing torso, or the missing stomach, I mean. You look reptilian. There's another character over there. They look like a slime woman. Let's run over. Hello? That's the most fitting sound effect they could have. Perfect. I like these floating toruses with water gushing out of them. I spoke with the fish. I spoke with the gator woman. And I spoke with the slime woman. I don't see any other characters. I might enter fly mode. I wish I knew how to get here normally. I'm seeing a lot of water, so it makes me wonder if there's some water in somewhere I was supposed to jump into, but I did jump into that well, and it did not take me to this place. Oh, that looks like it goes somewhere. Nope, I was wrong. It's just for fun. Swim. I'm worried YouTube is going to mark this as for kids because I'm playing as a kid-friendly character. And these maps, I would say, don't have enough substance to make it mature. I could always add something. Like, I could add some combat against zombies. I honestly might do that. Might be fun. I've done that before with this character. She can hold a gun. I don't see anything further of note. I'm gonna fly around. Whoops. Hang on. Apologies for the flickering. There's the angel being again. I guess they just fly around everywhere. I don't see any other characters to speak to, and I don't even know how you get here. I wish I knew. I mean, there's a chance this is only reachable with no clip. This is a very serene map. I get some like light vaporwave aesthetic feelings, but it's not meant to be vaporwave. I'm pretty sure vaporwave is quite a bit different, but there's some similarities. Is there a custom ambiance for when I go out here? Maybe not. What is that? There's a speck over there I want to investigate, but I'm going to look at this. Let's see what this is. So I think I know what this is. Yeah, that's the snow zone. That's the curtain zone. Okay. That's the rainy building or village. Oh, there's stuff down there. Oh, it's just blocky. What was that speck? Is it still out here? That's the dance room. I can't find the speck anymore. Did I lose it? There it is. Moving in. What are you? Oh, you're the being. Oh. Oh, trippy. I have found myself in the void. That's unusual. This is something to do with how Gmod renders stuff. I think it's because I'm in this skybox, and since I'm in the skybox, it's putting the player in the skybox too. I'm assuming that's how it works. I honestly don't know how it works. It's interesting tech, and it's how they made Half-Life 2. But yeah, I think it looks like I've seen everything I can see. If there's more, I apologize if I missed it. But yeah, this was a really cool experience. Oh. Well, I was hoping to go back to the beginning. I could call it here. Alright. I think I'll call it here. Thank you for making this map. It was fun to explore. So, yeah. I'll see you in the next video. Let's see where we end up next.